Hello everyone, welcome to Worship Media. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell.
Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? It's good to have you here. Let's do this again. Thank you so much for all your support. All those of you who came out in New York, it was an awesome outing, and we saw the whole family come together and do this how we normally do it. Don't mind all those people that want to steal AAC. They want to steal our party. They can't touch the movement. The movement is it's solid as steel. It's only the party that they can toy with. But then they are just a distraction. Like I was trying to tell somebody yesterday who said, Oga Chidi, how about the AAC party now? What's going on? I told them, forget about AAC for now. We're not here to play party politics. From the beginning, we always told the people that we were a movement, okay? We were a movement, and the movement is about activism. We are activists. We are people who challenge the authority. We are like watchdog, okay? And we act on behalf of the voiceless. We act on behalf of the oppressed. That's what we're all about. This political party thing was when we were talking and we're making noise and we're agitating online. We saw that for you to be relevant in Nigeria, for you to be able to steer the course of leadership, you had to participate and under a political party. That is why we had to register African Action Congress. And so people thought that that's what we came to do. No, we didn't come to do that. Politics in Nigeria, the election came and we just did that a few months before the election so that we can contest in the election and then show people a different way of doing something. Our brand, our party is like no other party. The African Action Congress is there, and we will continue to use that to play any political role we need to play in the Nigerian in the Nigerian environment. But as a people of Nigeria all over the world, we're not talking about only inside Nigeria, all over the world, you'll be hearing us operating under a platform of the Take It Back movement. You hear us operating under platforms like the Coalition for Revolution. You're going to hear us operating on other little platforms, and there are people that we are acting together with. Frederick Odorige. A lot of them, and all other political parties that right now they can't operate as political parties. We knew about this. That's why we told you that when elections were over, we can operate more as a movement. And so that's why we are able to function under the Take It Back movement. For those people who don't have another platform, they cannot operate as political parties because our campaign has ended, as it were. Campaign has been banned in Nigeria, so you cannot campaign as a political party. So today we came to talk about Omoyele Sowore. We are all rejoicing about I think this is brighter. We're all rejoicing about the news that we heard from the court yesterday that they have been asked to let him go. But I am not too excited about it. I'm grateful to God about it. It's a welcome news. But make no mistake about it, I don't trust the government in Nigeria. I've always told you people, this government, they don't want to release Sowore. Don't ever go and, pop up your champagne and, start rejoicing that, hey, they released Sowore. No. This whole thing wasn't about locking Sowore and releasing him. No, our movement, our demand is not release Sowore. This is a temporary thing. We were going somewhere. We are asking for a total revolution. I don't care what you call it. It is a total revolution of the mind, revolution of the infrastructure, revolution of the government, revolution of our way of thinking. Once there's a revolution in all these things, if Buhari can survive the revolution, then let him be revolutionized in his head. Not when we ask you a question about youth in Nigeria, you start telling us about climate change. No, that's not. There should be a revolution in that field too. Revolution in the way you pay salaries. Our downright revolution of everything that goes on in Nigeria. That's what we're asking for. So when you say, when you release Sowore, it's just a temporary thing. And they have not even released him. Okay. We are hopeful that they release him. In fact, I'm going to reach out to a comrade who is, as we speak, at DSS Center in Abuja. Let me start with that and let him give us an update. And I'll come back. A lot of you don't know much about Sowore and how he started. Today is not his first day with DSS. He's customer to them. So let me call this guy because I don't want to lose him. We'll play the video later. But let me call him by video chat. He's right now at the facility where Sowore is being held as I speak to you. His name is Comrade Oshokes. He's the national mobilizer for Take It Back movement and the African Action Congress. I'm hoping that the connection in Nigeria will be strong enough for us to have him talk to us. So guys, just keep your fingers crossed and let's hope that we will be able to get Comrade Oshokes to talk to us. Can you turn your screen, sir? Can you turn your screen horizontal? Awesome, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Comrade Oshokes with us. I'm just going to turn the screen so you guys can see him. All right, let me push this on this side. And so, guys, who you have on your screen right now is Comrade Oshokes. I'm hoping the connection will allow us to talk. Comrade Oshokes, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Chidi.
Okay, where are you right now? Where's the location?
Okay, I'm in the DSS facility in Abuja.
Okay, can you give us the update? What is happening concerning our leader, Omoyele Sowore?
Yeah, the legal team has been able to finish all the processes, which is tied to the bail condition of National DSS facility. We're in the DSS facility right now with the Leonard Silk, person of Kemi Falana's SAN. The report or the information we got is they said they are waiting for the directive from their DG before Sowore can be released. So we're still here waiting, keeping faith alive.
Awesome. So it looks like if everything goes as planned, Sowore may be leaving the facility in a couple of hours.
Yeah, most likely on our path. We've met all conditions, set out by the judge yesterday. So
yeah,
we are now in the DSS facility.
All right.
And then whatever directive they get, then we get to hear thereafter. But we are very much hopeful that he will be leaving the facility this evening.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm not going to keep you waiting. And I know there's so much information that you cannot begin to talk about now. We take it one step at a time. Please, I want you to extend our gratitude and our love and our thanks to the senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, and his legal team. We're all happy with what is going on. Let me ask you, for clarification's sake, he is not being. Is there a bail bond that they require to be posted?
I was in the court yesterday. There's no bail bond tied to the process. We were just told to deposit his international passports to the registrar of the court.
Okay.
That the legal team did ours before now.
Okay.
And then we proceeded down to the facility here to present all paperwork from the Federal High Court in Maitama, Abuja. So this is where we are right now. It's
have you?
Yes, we are waiting for.
Okay, have you been able to make contact with Sowore directly since yesterday?
Yeah, no, my.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. As we speak now, his brother, Alan Sowore, is with him, and one of our own comrades, Misty, they've taken food down to him, pending when we get him out finally or officially.
Okay, but he's in good spirit. Everything is okay.
Yes, as always. He has always given us every reason to stay strong.
All right,
yes,
comrade. Thank you so much, Comrade Oshooks, for everything that you've done, for keeping the faith, for all the trips back and forth. I know sometimes you're sending something out about 2 a.m. You're on the road, Lagos, Abuja, wherever. But thank you so much, and I appreciate you. All right, stay safe, okay? I'll talk with you guys very soon when we know that we'll hear the good news. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Chidi.
Yeah. All right. So that's Comrade Oshooks, the national organizing secretary for the Take It Back movement in Nigeria, and also for the African Action Congress. Okay, he just spoke to us directly from the DSS facility in Abuja, Nigeria, where they are waiting to have Omoyele Sowore released to them directly. As you heard from him, they have met every condition that the courts have ordered to be met. But like I say, even when they release him, I don't trust those people. Do you know that yesterday, let me explain to you what happened. The DSS was applying for them to hold Sowore for extra 20 days. They wanted him to be held for extra. You see, these people are very, very funny. First of all, the reason why they were not ready to charge him to court. Remember, after the 45 days, they were not ready to charge him to court too. What they just wanted was, come. I told you people, at the end of the 45 days, they come and apply again and get another 45, get another 90 days. Just wishful thinking. They just want him to be kept somewhere. But Sowore is like sese fly. I don't know what they call it in your language, but in Igbo they say odudu. The odudu, sese fly. Sowore is like that sese fly that is perched in your something. Your something, the junction. That junction area. That thing that is perched on your junction. If you use a stick and you want to kill that sese fly, your guess is as good as mine. You know where that sese fly is perching, and yet you want to use stick to hit. Go ahead and kill the sese fly now. Let us know who will be dead. So that is what is happening to DSS and the federal government and Sowore. They just want to keep him and shut him up. But then you don't own Nigeria. You don't own the legal system. You don't own all of us. No, Nigeria belongs to us. You people are servants. You are our servants. You answer to us. So when you step out of line, we are there to call you to order. That's what the judiciary is supposed to do to the executive. Say, no. Oh boy, you people have gone this far. You have used the police and security agencies, but we need to remind you that this is what the law says. So DSS came to ask for 20 days extra to keep Sowore. And you know what Falana told them? Falana told them that, listen, I came here with an application for bail, but I withdraw it. I'm not applying anymore. I take it back. They say, why? I say, because that order that DSS applied to you, Oga George, to keep Sowore for 45 days. After 45 days, it has expired. So as it is right now, there is no order holding Sowore. Sowore is being held. He's kidnapped right now as we speak by DSS. Because the warrant of arrest has expired. Once they are with him, they give you warrant of arrest. Immediately they say they captured Sowore. According to them, that one has expired. They quickly ran to court to get excuse to hold him for 50 days, for 45 days. After 45 days, that one too expired. So there is no basis, nothing, no order from anywhere for you to hold him. So, and before you can hold him, you have to go and reapply, and the court will grant it to you before you can bring Sowore in again. And once you have accused somebody and charged them to court, it is no longer DSS, it's now a court matter. So right now, DSS, you do not have anything again with Sowore, just release him. And when the court, when the judge saw Falana, that's why it's good to work with an intelligent people. See, Nigeria gets intelligent people. See how the lawyer came out with an intelligent argument. That's what law is all about. When the judge saw his argument, the judge asked, and remember, the judge is an umpire. The judge, whether the judge knows what is right or wrong, he is just there to listen to two people argue. So it was Falana again, but you know, in Nigeria, usually we think it is the judge against the defendant, you know, or the accused. No. But usually it is the lawyers against themselves, and the judge will now decide. So it was Falana against the lawyer of the DSS, the federal prosecutor. And so when he came up with his argument, Falana's own just quashed his own. And the judge had no option but to order them to release Sowore immediately. So it is not that they are coming to bail him. They are not coming to bail him. They are coming to take possession of their comrade. Give us Sowore, no condition attached. They just say he should submit his passport. Okay. Falana said, any day you want him in court, because charge him to court or whatever, I'll bring him to court. Because you don't, remember now, you don't just go and arrest somebody. You go to court, charge somebody to court. Then the court will now send information to that person, say you are invited to appear before a judge on this day. Then the judge will now come. That is how things are done in a civilized country. You don't use DSS to go and bring somebody to court. That's not DSS to go and lock somebody else, then bring the person to court. When the person is not a criminal, you have not found any guns, you didn't find any bomb, you didn't find anything that you said they want to use to do coup against Buhari. The person said they are going to do coup against him. Meanwhile, you people thought that Sowore is today that he started dealing with DSS. Let me play a video, an interesting video for you. Excuse me, you know I'm old school. All this computer something I don't know. I do my own analog. Me, I'm used to, you know, say I grew up with you know that TV. That TV where you go just come open open the thing like cabinet. You know that cabinet TV. That's how I grew up. So let me play this this video for you people. You will see that no be today. Sowore has been is a regular customer to DSS. That time when they were even answering, I think it was SSS that they were answering. That time, self, He was their regular customer. Okay, so it's not a new thing at all. So let me play the video. Let me play the video. Oh yeah, sure. Let me start from the beginning so that I can give credit to Sahara TV. Are you guys ready? I want to show you Sowore, you know, way back in the days by Sahara reporter.
I wanted to use this as an opportunity to distract, destroy, and even kill. This is not about me. This is about the right of everybody in Nigeria to freely report on news of corruption and also be free to walk on the streets the next day. This guy is not acting alone. He was sent to attack me, to either hurt or kill me. But they did not anticipate that this will become a major problem. And now that it has happened, the police is now adopting a mediatory role. I have made it very clear to them that the police is not in the business of mediation. If we wanted to mediate, they would have gone for mediation somewhere else, not in the police station. That is a criminal case of assault and attempted murder. Assassination by somebody who is not acting alone. Like this must be thoroughly investigated, both locally and internationally, to determine how, for example, he knew I was in town, and why and how he was trailing me, and the decision to finally pounce on me where I was almost killed yesterday. And also investigate the despicable role of the Commissioner of Police in Lagos, who, when I reported this to him in his office, decided to pull out a petition on his table that was written yesterday. And when he sent me over here, he had sent the petition in another car 15 minutes before I arrived. Even the police officer who I met here, Frank Uba, said he had never seen a petition travel so fast in his life. So they were working in concert, you know, to ensure that I'm bogged down. I was informed that this morning that they wanted to arraign me for certain criminal offenses. I got here, nobody is talking about that anymore. They're talking about mediation. No. So I came here prepared. People told me that I should not come. If I come, I will be killed. I'll be incapacitated. I said it that I cannot be on the run for criminals in this country. Nigeria cannot be rebranded the Federal Republic of Criminals. This is my country, and I will remain a Nigerian until maybe the country falls apart. If it's so mismanaged. But as long as there's a country called Nigeria, I will not even change my citizenship. I have lived in the US for 17 years. It will be 18 years by February that I left Nigeria. So where did Mr. Lebo I have never changed my citizenship. I'm a Nigerian citizen. I carry a green passport. And I've suffered indignities because of it. But I call it deserving indignity. So as to your question about where we fell out, everybody following me who has been my friend, colleague, and associate knows that about me.
I needed to show you that Omoyele Sowore is a regular customer to SSS and all of these things. So don't be some of you just you woke up yesterday and then you just saw Omoyele Sowore and you come and tweet and you just talk anything you want and you say he's an opportunist, he's doing this thing for his selfish reasons. I say, do you really know who you're talking about? When did you even start? But let me show you the person that you preferred to Omoyele Sowore. I'm going to close this program on that. I need to play a video for you. You need to be very, very, very attentive to this video. Very, very interesting video. It is, yesterday we went to demonstrate at the United Nations. And some people were saying, hey, Chidi, why did you go to demonstrate against your president at United Nations when other people were coming there to praise their president? You sent the video to me, right?
I thought you said you had it. That's why I left.
No, the video of our president now answering question on climate change. Wait, don't go away. You people will enjoy this. This is something that you need to hear, so that when we are talking, you will know where our action is coming from. They asked our president about Nigerian youth, and you need to hear his answer. The answer he gave, and that same United Nations that we were yesterday, so that you understand. We had to be there, so that as the world is focused on, because all the eyes of the world, all the TV stations, everybody was focused. That's why, guess what? By today, BBC was reporting Omoyele Sowore, CNN carried Omoyele Sowore. You know why? Because we were there. We were there, so it made them see, oh, okay, let us go and investigate what is happening. They just Google and say, okay, is that why these people are here? Because once the president of, that's why we went there, because once the president of Nigeria is there talking, everybody's attention will be focused on Nigeria. So sometimes those people, they don't give you more than 20 minutes in a day. So that time, when the attention of the world is focused on Nigeria, when they go on Twitter, they will see that we were demonstrating. When they go on Facebook, everywhere, they will see, and they will say, why are we demonstrating? Then they will see we're demonstrating about Omoyele Sowore. Then they will carry the news about Omoyele Sowore. That's how these things work. That's how people who have brain. If you people let us rule Nigeria, when you wake up in the morning, you will just see food served on the street. You just come in the morning, we'll just use computer and plan the thing. You just come, there'll be food on the road, and you just go and walk. You walk small, you sleep, you wake up. Somebody will come and massage you. Then in the afternoon, we'll serve food in every street in Nigeria. Then in the night, we'll just come and massage you again, serve food. That's the kind of country that will create for you. I lie you. No, say chili talk that one. Did you find the video? Okay. Okay, they send me the link right now. I just didn't want to waste time till I get the link. Okay, now I have the link. Let me play it for you so that you guys will see. But the other one I said, forget about it too. This is the video. Keep going down. Okay, I'm almost there at the video. All right, so this is the video. This is the video. Please, for those of you, after watching this video, I'm ready to apologize for protesting against Buhari, and I will tell you why. You see, yesterday that we went to United Nations and we protested against the president of Nigeria, please, after this video, I'm going to apologize to Buharis and all the people that are Buhari people. I will apologize for going to UNN to protest against him, and I will tell you why. But first of all, let me play this video. This video, don't joke with me again. Okay.
President Buhari, Nigeria has a very young population. Perhaps you might highlight what a pathway for a resilient future looks like.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I share the sentiment expressed by the Secretary General that the world is on the verge of climate catastrophe. Undeniably, climate change is a human-induced phenomenon. It is now imperative that we must step up our collective climate actions in line with the request of the Secretary General. It is in this regard that I wish to reiterate Nigeria's commitment to its obligation under the Paris Agreement, the aspirations enshrined in our national determined contribution, and the ensure a resilient future that mainstream climate risks is our decision making. I want to announce that
I'm a bit confused. The question was on the youth population in Nigeria. We need to replay this video because I think maybe it is me or Abi. Did I hear very well? I need to replay that video, because there is sometimes when you hear something, it could be like, say, waiting. If I don't play the video from the beginning, I'm just interested at what he was asked, the question that he was asked. I've watched the video over and over again. You people watched it again to the point where it stopped. But let's go back and play the video. Let's go back and play the question, just the question that he was asked that brought about the video. Please listen.
President Buhari, Nigeria has a very young population. Perhaps you might highlight what a pathway for a resilient future looks like.
Your Excellencies,
They asked. Oh my God. These people are back to sender. You Buhari's people, you will not kill me. You want me to die, or you want me to choke and die. God punish you now. God punish devil. All of you now. Now go die. See, I almost choked. Listening to this. This is not my president too. Did you hear? You know? Let me tell you what you do. You see, even when you don't know how to answer a question, if they ask you, excuse me, sir, what are you going to do concerning rural electrification? When they ask you that kind of question, if you don't know anything to answer, start by saying, thank you very much, Mr. Presenter. You know, you just asked me a question about what I will do concerning rural electrification. You know, this question that you asked me about rural electrification and what I plan to do about rural electrification. See, rural electrification, just like you have asked me, and my answer to this, your question, is that when a question like rural, at least when you talk all that word, it could be like, say, you are even connecting with the question. But when they ask you about Lagos, you're telling me about... Oh my God. So, I apologize. I went to United Nations to protest against President Muhammadu Buhari, but unfortunately, he was not there. I wasted my time. I flew all the way from Canada to New York, but I went and I was protesting against the wrong person. God, give me tissue. I just wasted my time. It's too hard. Why now? Why would do this? Give me chewing gum. I can't go and kill myself. What kind of thing is this? I can't. I need to take drugs. What kind of sense with this? We travel all the way from Canada to New York to go and protest against somebody that's not there. I just wasted my money. It's kind of nonsense. So all that shouting we are shouting there, it wasn't even Buhari. All that thing that we are shouting in United Nations, Buhari was not there. I don't know who we're shouting for. Because that man is absolute. See, even if you never believed in Nnamdi Kanu before, after reading that thing, you know, before my mouth to go here and say, my governor wear red pants. After watching that thing, you begin to say, oh boy, now I don't understand again, oh. Because it's either how can you read a question? How can you know a question before they ask you the question? Nigeria, people are making me. Why people? You know that Bovie. Go and watch Bovie. You get one principal for Bovie. When the principal say, my blood pressure is going up again. Ah, how can Buhari know the question and they wrote it down for him? Are you trying to put the United Nations people in trouble? That means you people collected the question from United Nations ahead of time. You asked them what question he was going to ask him, and then when you people collected it, you wrote the answer for him, and then you gave it to him. But instead of he went and answered, he went and read the answer for climate change when they were asking him about the question of you. The guy opened page 4. He said, the guy opened page 4 instead of page 2. Oh God. I mean, Adeshina, you guys mess up big time. They should sack all of you, all you media people. The president media aid, they should sack. If I was him, if I was Abba Kairi, because the president no day again. Abba Kairi and all those people that pay you, they should sack all of you. Upon say you people collected, you paid money. Now you're going to put that girl that asked the president question. Now you put that girl in trouble because now we will all know that you people gave the girl money and you collected the question that they were going to ask him. And so you people went and you wrote all the answers and you rehearsed it with that man that you presented as our president, because that's not our president. Not even the way he pronounces something. That's not the way. But you see, now you see mad people. That's some of the way they talk, say that madman. Sometimes, make you watch it too. After people rehearsed it with him over and over again, he read it over. I said, no. Call it again. Climate change. No, you're saying climate. Say climate. Is it climate? No, that's not how Buhari says climate change. Pronounce it again. Climate change. No, change is change. Climate is change. Climate. I dey call out for climate. Make I dey talk out. No. Your Excellency, reduce your. Oh no, but I'm not His Excellency. After all that rehearsal, the guy came. So the person that you're even using is. Oh my God, the guy is. My brother Shooks, go ahead and the floor is for you. Go ahead and type something for us, Shooks, please. Type something. We're waiting. Do you want me to let me know if you want me to call you back on air, or you just want to type something for us? Comrade Shooks, if you can hear me, go ahead and type if you want me to bring you back on air, or you can just go ahead and type whatever updates that you have or the program for Sowore. Go ahead and type that, please. I know that there's something that we're planning for Mandate and Abajalingo. Also, I think it's actually, is it today? Today is Wednesday, or is it Wednesday next week? So please, Oshooks, type something so I know exactly what you want. But guys, I just had to laugh because, you see, every time I think about Nigerians issue, that it's just the pain and sorrow. Pain, sorrow. It makes me so sad. So when they make caricature of you, what do you go do? Not to laugh now. When they make a, you see what I'm saying? Oh, sure, shucks. Can I bring you live? Or will it? Maybe it's not good that I bring you live because somebody will go and tell them that you are speaking from their office. Let's just keep taking you typing, okay? It says that the DSS is playing hanky panky. The DG, the DG is playing hanky panky. And Falana is not okay with the silence from their end. Of course, because okay, they postponed Jalingo's until tomorrow. They don't want to. What did I tell you, people? What did I tell you before now? Even when they release Sowore, they are running helter skelter now. They don't know what to do with him. If they are afraid, he's already caused heavy problem for them all over the international community. But the problem is, like I said, the fly that is perched on your something. What are you going to do with the fly? They're in trouble. Okay, is not happy and might likely leave this place by 6 p.m. You see, Barrister Femi Falana, SAN, is right there, and they're not cooperating. I know these people, they can find a way to just frustrate you. So I told people I was not impressed. I'm not going to let my guards down, because I know they did not plan to release Sowore. It was not part of the plan. So they don't have any contingency plan. They don't have any backup plan. So many times in Nigeria, they have released somebody on bail. Immediately the person is stepping out of the premises. They'll rearrest the person and say there was another arrest order. So I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised if they are trying to get an arrest warrant for Sowore, so that immediately he steps out of DSS office, police will come and rearrest him. I will not be. See, in Nigeria, Dasuki was supposed to be released on bail. The bail was granted, but Dasuki is not free. So many people, El Zazaki, so many of them, whether they did good, whether they did bad, but when a court of competent jurisdiction has granted bail, when the judiciary has ruled on a matter, the executive with security apparatus cannot be flaunting the laws, the rules, the instructions of the judiciary. That is absolute disrespect for the law. And that only happens in a banana republic. That only happens in a zoo. When Nnamdi Kanu says Nigeria is a zoo, people don't understand. It's not that he is denigrating everybody that is a Nigerian. He's saying that Nigeria, the entity Nigeria, is being run like a zoo, like animal farm. That's what he's saying. And when you see this kind of thing, what do you expect? Look at in the Committee of Nations, right there in New York, with all the skyscrapers and everything. Right there in Manhattan, that is where these people are assembled, and that is where your president is present. Imagine what those people sitting to his left and his right are thinking of him, and by extension, what they are thinking about me and you. So we're just watching DSS. We're watching. Anytime you see them, say, hold on. They are talking with the cabals. They are talking with the presidents. They are talking with everybody who is a bigwig. They are talking with Tinubu. They are talking with Oshomole. All of them are talking about themselves, and they are planning what to do. They are trying. But one thing I like about God is that all their plans will always be scattered, because God is still bigger than them. They will plan, they will gather 1,000 on our right, 10,000 on our left, but none of them will touch us. They will scatter all their plans. They will gather, but all their gathering will be in vain. It will scatter. I'm telling you, God will cause a confusion amongst themselves, and they will begin to blame themselves. And Sowore will just walk away peacefully. But like I said, we must continue praying. Yes, I agree with you. Abakade Ayedo, we must continue praying. We must continue to insist on them to release Sowore absolutely without any conditions till we see him walking free on the streets of Nigeria. That's when we will know that he's absolutely free. And just in case, let me just remind you, Sowore is not going to back out from agitating. I can promise you that even if they don't rearrest him by themselves and put Trump up charges against him, the first statement that you hear from Sowore, his first pronouncement will be an attack on Buhari and his government. Say Chidi Nyanwu told you. They're not going to shut. In fact, right now, they have actually provoked the guy. He don't provoke, pass as he provoked before. You took him and you cased him for 45. You have just gone and you have loaded him. You know, a nuclear warhead. When a nuclear missile is stored, the real ammunition is not there. It's only the rocket. The rocket, that big thing that you see, is just a rocket. But when the country is provoked, they will now go and bring out the nuclear warhead. It's just one small part, and they will fix it at the head of the rocket, and the rocket will carry. Sowore was just a rocket doing his own thing, talking. And you people now took him, and you took him inside your lab, and you now give him time in solitary confinement. You know, that's when your brain works, and you have now equipped him and you have armed him. Right now, he is very, very dangerous. That is the problem. He is very, very dangerous for them, right? And they know that they have just created a monster. Their problem is, how are we going to handle this guy when he comes out of this detention? That's what they are. And they will always make another mistake. We're waiting for them. They will make another mistake. All this one that they did because Buhari was going to the United Nations, they quickly charge him to court. They quickly say they're releasing him so that when we go to, they thought they will not protest. They thought we would say, oh, because they release him, when we say release Sowore, people will be laughing at us. We still went and protested. That's your plan. Failed. It was dead on arrival. It no work. It no work at all. It did not work. Mba. So people have to go back to the drawing board. Guys, I just wanted to bring an update to you guys, and special thanks to our comrade Oshoks, who spoke to us directly out of the facility of the DSS. We are hopeful that we'll hear good news. As soon as we get that good news, we'll let you guys know, and of course it will be all over the place. That kind of news, you will hear it everywhere. We're just bothered. We've moved ahead of them. We're already thinking of what happens when Sowore comes out. Nigeria has not changed, so why should we stop? Sowore cannot stop now. You said you were going to pay the 30,000. We'll see whether you pay it at the end of the month. After you pay it, we'll see whether you could, because I know them. They'll just release one small money and pay the 30,000. After a couple of days, they can't pay it again. So we will continue until we see that 6 months later. So we are not going anywhere. No, we are not disappearing. Those of you who are saying Chidi, this one, that one, Chidi, be careful, Chidi. What is there to be careful about again? I can't deny where I'm in Nigeria now. I can't deny it. I did inside Nigeria. My folks are in Nigeria. My family are in Nigeria. My friends are in Nigeria. So what can I do? I didn't ask to find myself inside where I find myself. So the struggle continues. So aluta continua, but victory has set her. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.